Alright team, so I wanted to shoot a video because I woke up feeling more motivated than usual. Well, actually, I didn't wake up feeling that motivated, to be honest. But I started reading Happy Sexy Millionaire by Stephen Bartlett. And it was talking about his story and how when he was 18 years old, he dropped out of university and he was so poor, or he didn't have enough money that he couldn't eat, and he was going and scavenging food from like kebab shops, and like one day he found £13.90 down the back of a seat. And I'm kind of butchering the story because the details that he was able to articulate in the book made it feel really real. And it made me think like, fuck, I'm so lucky to have this really nice place where I'm living in Bali. And like, the thing is, I haven't been that motivated recently, right? Because I actually applied for a job with Stephen Bartlett, and I did this whole thing where like I wrote a letter in a really nice envelope, and I stuck a USB to it, and I recorded a video to show to him, and I sent it to his staff, and I had some interactions with them. I even had a call with them, and then it was kind of radio silence. Now it's only been a week, and they're really busy, and I'm really empathetic of that. But for me internally, I was like, oh my God, like they're not responding, and this is the shot that I've taken, and I really thought it was gonna work out. And I was having all these like almost emotions of like, oh fuck, I fucked it. And then it just made me think like, me thinking about the things that I can't control is not doing anyone any good, and it's just kind of selfish of me to do that. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start working again. And I think that's what resilience is, when things don't go your way or go towards the plan that you had for yourself, and it's about, all right, how can I get back on track? And so I just wanted to shoot a video today because let's assume that this Stephen Bartlett thing is not going to work out. I have 60 days left until I basically go bankrupt, and I wanted to document the journey of like actually figuring this shit out, because I know there's a lot of people that do want to start their own thing, and I feel like they're struggling to do it, but I don't think it's actually as hard as most people think it is. I mean, it is difficult because you have to sit in uncertainty and you have to do work without any certainty of the reward. And I think once you overcome that, it actually isn't a lot easier because you're just working for the sake of working almost. But like the three things that I've written in my diary today is, well, I've set some constraints, and I think that's really important when you have a business, because if the goal is just to make money, then you can do anything, right? You can start. There's guys that wear Grab. There's guys that wear Grab. There's guys in Bali. I'm gonna keep this really raw and just keep everything in here, by the way. But there's guys that are driving around outside, and they're motorbiking around on bikes, and they're carrying people, and they're carrying food. Like I could go and do that. Well, maybe not, because I'm not a citizen of Bali, but you get the point. Like I could go and drive Uber, but I think there's got to be some level of constraint so that you do focus your attention on the right thing. Like I do have 60 days, and that means that should give me enough time to figure out how to like make money. And so what I've said is, I have 60 days. I want to make $10,000. I have to do it virtually, i.e. from Bali. I don't really want to travel anywhere because that's just like wasted time. It's going to be some sort of AI service. I might as well ride the wave of like, I mean, I know a little bit about AI. I used to work in data. I have a technical capability. That's a higher barrier to entry to enter. I actually understand the tech. I've been playing around with it, so I have some knowledge there. And it's just about me communicating the value of that to other businesses. And it's going to be focusing on like B2B. I'm not going to go B2C because businesses typically have more cash flow. They're more ready to invest. There may be higher risk takers. And I think the niche is, I'm going to pick a few. I think I'm just going to do a spray and pray approach. So the three that I'm thinking is recruitment, just because I think there's a lot of like opportunity there for AI to come in and really help the systems and processes become automated, because there's a lot of back and forth between candidates and whatnot. The other one is e-commerce, because I worked at Amazon, so I can use that as a little bit of a positioning advantage. And also I worked at another e-commerce company called Sport Pursuit. And so I think I can leverage that experience as a way of like social proof that, I know about e-commerce. And when I go on a call with maybe an e-commerce owner, I can kind of speak in their language a little bit, just because I have a bit of experience there. And then coaches and course creators, because I'm really interested in YouTube. I've created content on YouTube, so I can speak their lingo a little bit. And also I was an online fitness coach, so I can obviously understand that. And so those are the three niches that I think I'm going to go after, and I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go for it. And then the 3 methods that I'm going to trial kind of reaching out is LinkedIn DMs, cold emails, but like hyper personalized ones, and then automated cold emails. I have set up some mailboxes. Basically, it allows you to send 30 emails per mailbox per day. Now, the type of businesses that are going to respond to less personalized emails are probably going to be different to the businesses that I can hyper personalize. But the point here is that I think, again, not trying to overthink it, but just fucking like go with it and just see what happens, because it's almost, you don't know what's going to work and you have to test. And if you try all of them, and I guess it's not like loads, it's not like I'm trying to shoot loads of content or I'm trying to like do everything, but like I can definitely fit LinkedIn DMs, cold emails, and automated cold emails into my schedule, because literally for 12 hours a day now, I think I'm just going to be focusing on acquisition, because there's nothing else for me to do, right? The only thing that I should be focusing on is sending emails and maybe creating this video or making a post on LinkedIn about what I could be selling. So that being said, I don't want to keep this too long, but that's the plan. And basically every single day I'm just going to try and share an update. I'm not even going to overthink this. I'm just going to share, and hopefully maybe some people are going to come on the journey and see me either go bankrupt or make loads of money. And then whoever joins me on the journey will hopefully be able to make loads of money too. So hopefully if you're looking to make some money, then this might help, because I think a lot of people share lessons on how to make money, but they don't show the journey because they're too focused on it when they're going through the journey. But I figured that actually showing the journey might be quite helpful for people. So, and it'll be nice for me to look back at this and be like, yeah, I fucking killed it. But yeah, that's me. Let's do it.